All right, at this time, along with the band, I'd like to do a thing we call Live at Home.
It's on. It's on. It's on indeed. Here we go. Guten Abend. Good evening. Nice to see you on here. How have you been, Mr. K Sub-Zero 1000? It is on indeed. I haven't had dinner yet. To be honest, I had lunch today in the city. What's up? I'm good. Thanks. How are you? So I had dinner in the city today, working at my main client, the city of Amsterdam. Or lunch I had there, and it was like this North African lentil soup with mint, and it's very heavy. I feel bloated all day, you know, very gassy as well, and yeah, I haven't really felt like having a dinner yet. So I'm just having a cracker with cheese right now, cumin cheese, and a green tea. That's all. Yeah, is it classy? I don't know. So, I'm ready for this. I'm ready for really kick back with some more Yakuza 2 goodness again. And now, right now, it's time to kill some time in Osaka. See, it says right there on the screen. There's still time before we have to meet. I guess I'll kill time around town. That is the objective. Kill time. How do you kill time? That's a question for you. Let's just try and find out. And this time I'll make sure to shut down the desktop audio, because we don't want echo in our cutscenes again, like 2 episodes back, right? Here we go. Everything fine. Let's see. Really? A pausing stream? Over here on this end, everything looks fine. Okay. Well, let's go. Looking is free. Take a look. I think that's the guy with the watches. Sure thing, chum. Here you go. Oh, I was asking a question. So the objective right now is to kill time. But how does one kill time? How does one kill time dead in its tracks? Don't buy it. Crazy?
Yeah.
Don't pay.
Yeah.
We're going to fight the watch salesman. The black market guy. Doesn't look too tough, but looks can be deceiving. Middle-aged man. Alright. He doesn't seem too tough. Hello, camera. Huh. Ooh, right in the face. That does the trick. Wow. This dude calls his daughter a tart. I would never do that. And that is another side mission done, I think. Yeah. I'm doing alright on the side mission, the side activities. Doesn't seem too comprehensive. Can I upgrade? Most likely. Yeah. Right. Good. That's just a taxi driver over there. Don't mind me, I'm just killing time. Be right back. Alright.
Oi.
Oi. One of these type of people again. Let's see it then. What I'm dealing with. I want to toss him over the bridge. There we go. Splash. Oh. That's not good. There's something here. Ah, that's a golf club. That should make short work of them. Gaming geisha. Is that what I am reduced to now? Well, a geisha is not. That's not really fair to say reduced to, because it's an honorable profession. I mean, you don't just become a geisha like that. It takes long training. But if you are referring to me, I am doing very well, thank you. Um, Still trying to get over a little bit of that the fact that the kids were hating on my old favorite Snake Rattle and Roll. Well, that's not fair either. My daughter was hating on it. My son Taran, he quite liked it. It was his pick actually. It was his choice. So I would have been a little bit surprised. Yes. Under. Just when your watchful eye was gazing in the other direction. The owl stare. Let me check out some of those stores and stuff in this street here. I haven't checked that much in these little streets. Did I see something blink? I don't think so. And how have you been, Mr. Robert Farley? Le Marche. What do they sell? Does K-Sub-Zero make you a little bit nervous, Robert? So Ela, my daughter, was very nervous today because she was supposed to get her advice, her school advice for secondary school. And you got in the Netherlands, you've got three main levels of education. You got VMBO, HAVO, and VWO. It's basically like, yeah, judged on your ability in your tests, you'll be classed in a lower intermediate or high level of education. And all the time her math ability was holding her back. So she was looking at, up until today, she was looking at a lowest level of high school education. That kind of school advice, and the school advice is pretty, it's pretty guiding of where you'll end up in. But she did work very hard, and we gave her extra math classes. But she was really nervous. She was super nervous about it, about what she thought like was letting everybody down if she would get like a low-level school advice. But yeah, she shouldn't have to feel nervous, but that's how she felt. And she got her much coveted mid-level school advice, so that she was super happy and relieved with that. That was really lovely to see. First she was almost crying tears of pure nerves, and then after she got her mid-level school advice, she was crying tears of happiness. Very emotional moment for her. Yeah. Germanic genius. It is, yeah. Yep. Yeah, I was very happy for her as well. I was driving her home and she rolled up the window and then she screamed through the streets, "I got a mid-level school advice!" How are you feeling? Oh, he's the rich guy, right? Who I bumped into. Just listen to that music. Nix the genius. Realschule. Ah, nice little green tea. Oh, okay, this is quite useless unless you're trying to woo a lady. Unless you go on this whole dating side quest with one of the hostesses, I presume. Green tea. Yeah, not that type of green. What do you mean? And what is this store? I'm just going to... that's where I was at last time. Just want to see what all these places are about. Cannot leave too much unexplored, right? Ebisu Pawn Sotenborg. Oh, there's also a pawn shop. Oh, I should bring some stuff here and pawn it off. That's what I'm gonna do. That is a very productive way to kill some time. Yeah, you know I don't smoke weed, Kesa, right? You've been here. You haven't seen me smoke a single joint. Where do you get these ideas? It's the tourists over here that smoke all the weed. For us locals, it's hardly an exciting thing.
What?
Exactly. All natural. Yeah, I'm messing right back at you. Messing with you. Right back at you. Excuse me while this guy's going to teach me some manners.
Oh yeah!
Ooh! Flat in his face. I don't like the heavies. There you go. I'm afraid I didn't learn any new manners from this little exchange. Bad teacher. And a gold coin. I can already pawn that off in a sec, I guess. Tissues, yeah. Convenient. Yeah, exactly. Oh no! Can I back out of this? I don't want to. Okay, let's have one drink and let's be out. I didn't know I was walking into a hostess club. Hello.
ご指名ありがとう。
The voice is quite funny. Yeah, it's a good one, huh? Somebody gave it to me. So I was thinking to stop playing Jungle Beat for the moment on the Friday streams, but it feels like unfinished business. I'm not saying I'm going for all plats, but I want to at least unlock the last world with the 51 medals. At least I'm thinking that's the at least I'm thinking that it's the last unlockable world. A bottle on the house, free. Let's have a 12 years Yamazaki. Let's be a little bit crazy. Yeah, definitely. So I'm contrary to what I said at the end of last week's stream. I'm not going to start playing Gradius yet. I'm going to at least unlock that final world in Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. Then I have set a clear goal. You know, it felt like I sort of. It didn't feel like a conclusion of the series yet. Indeed, you can't stop the beat. I'm hungry. You want to order something? All right. Shrimp fillet. Not really into that. Yes, I can eat it all. Cheers. So it's kind of
ヒデさん
non-negotiable or non-discussable. You know, in a normal conversation, you would say, "Oh, you don't like shrimp fillet? Well, what would you like to eat?" And then she could say like, "Oh, I prefer the chicken basket," right? But here it's just like, no, you get one shot, you blow it. Where have you gone? Nowhere really. Mufuing. Mushifatari. Yeah, it takes training to use a stick. Or are you going to just stubbornly adopt the same technique or lack of technique for all eternity? Nice. She's a woman of culture. Oh. I guess. Sparking conversation. Eating kushikatsu, watching the ball game with a beer in hand, nothing beats it. She is a woman of culture. It sounds like. Really? That is interesting. So what is your stick handling technique right now? Tough it out with your oolong tea.
ありがとう
That voice. Beer's the best. This gal is one of the guys, I think.
桐生さん
Gazzy. He's getting all friendly with me. Here, people eat rice with their okonomiyaki. That's what I hear. Why not, right? Ah! I'm a lame. It was just a joke. Basically holding it like a calligraphy brush. I rest my hand on the bottom left. I'm just trying to picture it. And only touch the stick with my fingertips. Works well enough, honestly, even though it isn't really recommended from what I can tell. Okay. It's all very personal, you know? It's what works for you. Don't get into cramps, though.
ちょっと聞いて
Freaky. Isn't that nuts? Maybe it was a UFO. You believe in aliens? That's so cute. This conversation takes many twists and turns. Almost up. Don't extend the time. You're so funny. Okay.
ごちそうさまでした
Okay, okay.
またよろしく
Bye bye. Oh, look at the bill. Remind me not to just walk into a hostess club when I'm in Japan. I'm curious why you've got a problem with the buttons. Aoi was then the white place? I think so. Yeah, this is the place that I needed to go. Yeah. Kids in their modern gaming. And their modern standards. Robert, I don't want to be impolite and ask you about your age, but whereabouts are you? In what age range? Or you prefer to stay mysterious on that subject? Yeah. So I got a bunch of gold coins. I cannot give anything away from Haruka. Asian digital watch. A few years after me. Right. So about Ben's age then, maybe. Got a bunch of these. The food and stuff I'll come back for later. Gonna be selling a lot of things. Okay, that should do it. Yeah. The one on the Zero episode, right? 1979. He was at the beginning of 1987. He was 6 years old. So I'm honestly pretty sure that Ben was born in 1980. He's an 80s baby. I'm a 70s baby. And yeah, his Twitter handle is also Ben Cartledge 80. So yeah, I'm pretty sure he's from 1980. Yeah. I was 10 at the start of 1987. It's the girl emailing me. Or text messaging me. They call it email, but it's more like a phone text message, isn't it? That would explain a lot. Do tell, what would it explain? We'll be here for the next 1.5 hours, so if there's a lot to explain, we can hear it all out. I had loads of fun. You better come back to see me. Maybe. I'm happy that people seem to be enjoying the Video Wizards podcast, the pilot episode. We're getting a lot of really lovely feedback and a lot of quite a lot of downloads that I can see from the figures. Yeah. Of course, you just knowledge and mannerisms. Okay, right. Yeah, and of course our first 5-star review was quite lovely. So thanks again, Robert. Really appreciate it. I brings a tear to my eye almost when I read it. Yeah, I hope so too. It seems to resonate with people. Yep. Yeah. It's just so much fun to make these things. We're it's such a laugh, such a blast just to have these conversations with Ben. I'm here to sell a lot. Do I have to sell everything all at once? Oh, I can sell. I didn't need to pack all that stuff. I could sell straight from my magical item box. How wonderful! Such a pain in the ass when the criminals give you gold coins. Can just give you money straight up. Oh, I shouldn't sell this thing. Alright. It's basically a resurrection item. A plate made of marble. Oh, wait. Yeah, sell it. Thanks, guys. Yeah. It's really an exciting thing to work on as well. We're like all day, just me and Ben are just messaging back and forward about activities and about the upcoming podcasts and yeah, nice. So I had a friend who had a very good idea. He was giving me feedback also today that he really enjoyed it. He also thought that it was the show was absolutely hilarious. And he said like what you should do, because he's also younger and he was not familiar with a lot of the arcade games that we were talking about. Yeah, it's true, Robert. And he wasn't familiar with a lot of the arcade games that he was that we were talking about. So he was saying like maybe you should. He said, I realize it's a lot of work, but maybe you should also upload at least the arcade section of the at least the arcade section of the podcast on YouTube, and then pair it with video footage of those games being played, so people get more of an idea. So that's not a bad idea, actually. That's something we could do. It's probably going to take a lot more extra work, but yeah, maybe somebody at one point will we can maybe find somebody at one point who'll be happy to join the team and take care of that. You never know. But I thought it was a neat idea, yeah. Alright. I sold pretty much most of the junk. And here's a locker key. Yeah. Especially when you talk about the more obscure games like something like Skyfox or Exorizer. I imagine not a whole lot of people have ever seen that game. And it's pretty hilarious as well. Yeah. Hey! Good evening, Hayes Hill. Thank you for your correspondence as well. Both you and Robert wrote some stuff for the podcast that we're recording tomorrow night, February 1989. And also, Robert. Yeah, maybe if you make the footage interesting, it could be good. Also, Robert, thanks for bringing up the burps in the last stream. Yeah, totally forgot, and I checked it, and that movie was indeed released in February '89 as well, and I find that movie pretty hilarious. Not just the Pinocchio line. The whole movie is very entertaining in a sort of dumb way. The Klopex. Got a 9 there on attention scale, Rube. Right, yeah. Somebody kept saying to me today, yeah, I'm going to watch your podcast. I'm going to watch your podcast. And I sort of thought maybe they don't realize what a podcast is. It's usually not something you watch. But then again, a lot of people have what they call podcasts on YouTube, and it's just them sitting behind the table and talking, or having interviews with the interviewers in a studio. So yeah, there can be a visual component, I guess. So American Ninja 3 was without Michael Dudikoff, right? You can't have an American Ninja movie without Michael Dudikoff. Watch the podcast. I twitch. Maybe. Some people like to have something to watch as well. I mean, the whole cool thing about podcasts for me is that you don't have, that you don't really have to watch. You can just listen to it while you do something else. Like work, for example, and have a podcast on in the background. But yeah, some people like to get into the whole experience, and maybe they, especially if they are not familiar with the games that we're talking about, maybe they like to see some footage of it. Oh, I still had this watch as well. Okay, next time when I'm in the pawn shop. I know now that I don't have to go in there or dig into this box to bring it all there. So, alternative idea. Does that mean you're typing up an alternative idea now, K-Sub? I'm all proverbial ears. I'm all eyes. And I just want you fellows to take a look at this, at the thing behind the item box. I get it that it's a diagram of a box, but it's also the treasure logo, isn't it? I get you, yeah. It's Cane Rinse is the best when you've actually played the game, of course. You don't want all that stuff spoiled for you. I also listen to Cane Rinse sometimes, to episodes on games that I'm interested to hear about, but that I have no intention of playing. But I'm interested to hear discussion about. Right, yeah. Yeah, not watching something, like watching a movie and listening to a podcast at the same time, but when I'm, let's say, like editing a text or something, I'm totally happy with with listening to a podcast at the same time. Curated selection of relevant footage on the podcast page on your blog. The way people could have some direct frame of reference if they're curious without compromising the audio-based podcast structure. Yeah, that's a cool alternative idea, definitely. Yeah, something worth thinking about. As it is right now, just making this thing already takes up a lot of our time, and we love every minute of it, obviously. So, but it's something to definitely think about, or maybe bring someone on that would be happy to contribute to the podcast in that way. Oh yeah, that's for sure. I think so. Actually, if I would do an audio track for YouTube with game footage, I would completely leave out the background sound effects of the arcade. Yeah. So far, I mean, me and Ben really love that background soundscape because it's actually period accurate. It's audio from an arcade in 1986, and for us it really adds to the audio experience. We think, you know, it feels like we're almost like we're sitting down at a table on the side of the arcade and discussing these games. But there have been 2 people in their feedback that thought it was a little bit distracting, the background audio. I kind of love it myself, and nobody else seemed to mind, but at least 2 people thought it was a little bit distracting, like it was distracting from the conversation. At least for one of them it was initially, but later he grew used to it. The other one just thought it was distracting, period. But I'm very much in love with it. I like it that this podcast is it's not just 2 people talking, but it's a little bit more of an audio experience. It's a little bit more atmospheric. Yeah? You loved it? Cool, cool. Okay, that's at least 1 love. 2 dislikes, 1 like, and up until so far, nobody has really commented on that background sound. But that's good to know. That's good to know that at least someone actually loves it. You liked it too. Did you comment on that explicitly, or you just liked it? And did I miss that in your feedback? Okay, cool. That's 2 people. 2 people who liked it / loved it. That's 2 versus 2. Excellent. All right. I've been staring at this item box for way too long, talking about the Video Wizards podcast. This is cross-medial bleeding over. Let's see if she has anything interesting to say. Right, yeah. I liked it first. I liked it first. Yeah, I think, but the set that you said some of the stuff was too loud was more the one track that got mixed in, right? Like the bubble bobble track you thought was too loud. I think I listened back to the time stamp that you mentioned, and that was when the bubble bobble soundbite of that soundtrack came in and out. Yeah. All these places have such cool music playing in the background. Just going for a stroll around the town. To the moon, everybody's gone to the rapture. Where did that come from? I hear people laughing. What is this DVD shop? Let's have a look. Maybe it's a dirty DVD shop? I can't tell because I can't read the language. Sure. Let's watch some videos. I hope they're good. I hope they're good videos. Ah, okay. Sorry, I missed that part of the conversation. Which video will you watch? Kazumi's Day at the Beach, Escalator to Heaven, Space Ninja 3. Space Ninja 3 has to be better than American Ninja 3, right? Agree or disagree? Space Ninja 3 it is. Move the screen, I want to see it. I figured out how ninjas move like that. You learned the dodge combo. Alright. Escalator to heaven. Let's escalate all the way to heaven. I've learned emotion. So I cried. Doesn't make me less of a man. Alright. That's good for now. Oh, you do get videos there. Very interesting. So I learned the dodge combo. List. So that means it's like kind of like a dodge offset, like in Bayonetta, I guess, where you can continue your combo after a dodge. Rush combo, front kick, body blow, uppercut, finishing kick, turning attack, back kick, drop kick, hammer hook, Komaki style strike after dodging, effective against charging enemies. While dodging, press triangle. Okay. Okay. A girl in a bikini playing with a balloon. Oh, how cute. Cat jumped on keyboard. That's why you made a fair point? He does make good points, yeah. Sounds like trouble. Hello. What's the problem here? No problem. We're just fixing to run this weasel of a man through with his knife. Fuck if I know. Anyhow, I got places to be. So what's with this knife lady? Being very impatient with her. My name's Yuriko. I got one sister, much younger than me. She worked around here in Sotenbori, but then some horrible men scammed her for all she had. Did some terrible things to her. They got her locked up someplace now. You wouldn't have believed some of the things they'd done to that poor girl. Oh. Stop that talk. What? The only time you need to wield a knife like that is in the kitchen. This is her. Made her watch American Ninja 3. Exactly. Space Ninja 3. That is pretty uncanny, isn't it? You guys were talking about American Ninja 3, and then one of the movie choices that I got served in the game was Space Ninja 3. Are those ninjas that sing the American national anthem? Those American ninjas? Anything. I'll see what I can do. Alright. Here, take these. A set of photographs. First one's a host named Yaki. The man who was just here. Plastic surgery money. Kajiwara. Kajiwara. A realtor. Kojima. It's Kojima! Damn you, Kojima! Normal salaryman on the outside. But somehow he's richer than God. It's because Sony keeps giving him all that money. Toughest one to nail down. And I guess he's running it all behind the scenes. Ninja Stars and Stripes. Yep. Stars and Stripes ninja suit. Throws around a lot of cash partying at night, but you don't hear any rumors. It ain't legal. Alright. And then crush those scums so bad they can't ever do anything like this to anyone ever again. I'm not that's all I hate on Kojima as a bonding exercise. I don't hate on Kojima, not by far. I think the gaming industry would be a lot worse off without him. You have to applaud the man. But he is going down for kidnapping that poor girl. Yeah, I'm telling the Kojima superfan here. You haven't played Death Stranding? Do we get... No, we don't get any leads. Where those gentlemen might be. Hold on, there was a guy with a green arrow above his head. Now he's gone. Who are you? I don't believe you. Is he the guy? Toughness Emperor obtained. Thanks for hosting, Dusk. Wherever you are. I don't know if you're listening right now. But if you do, I appreciate it. A whole lot.
No.
Oh, you're back, bro. I don't think Robert, just a hunch, but I don't think Robert is the hating type. Hi, Howard. Howard? Where's Howard? It was Howard, right? Who? No, Howard is not here tonight. But he'll definitely be watching the YouTube archive of this, because he always does that and he comments on the YouTube videos. So when he sees this, when Howard sees this, he's definitely going to be happy. Let's see if I can find those mugs. Those mooks. Does the mission screen have those pictures? Oh, there was that guy as well, the comedy guy. Revenge by Proxy 1. Okay, but I cannot see the pictures again. Hi Howard, you legend. Nice. You guys are the best. I love them first. I like the background sounds first. Hilarious. It's like looking at a needle in a haystack. Help! This guy looks like Harada, the Tekken producer. Nice. Oh yeah, that music. Sounds like some sounds like Wu-Tang again. Wu-Tang again? Yeah, again and again. That's it for you, Harada-san. Liquid now. Oh, really? And your hardware does fail your NES? The NES version of Metal Gear is probably not the number one choice to play, but I played it back in the days as well. It was very interesting for its time. Like, oh, you have to actually sneak around people? Because we were used to games like Commando where you just ran up into a level and started shooting everybody. Barker. You befriended the Sotenbori Barker. What does a Barker do? Bark, I suppose? Really? But you played on PS2 then, I guess? I played PS1 Metal Gear Solid back in the days. But I only have the Twin Snakes remake now on GameCube, which is fine by me. Some fans of the series might turn up their nose at that version, but I quite like it as a aesthetically pleasing sort of take on aesthetically more pleasing sort of take on the original Metal Gear Solid. Right, because you completed the original Metal Gear back in the days. So one of them liked to be in clubs and dance, right? One of those kidnappers. Maybe I should go to that nightclub over there. Yeah, I would go along with that. It's not as good as the original was back in the days, but I still quite like it. Oh yeah, he pretty much is on that box art. But at that time, I don't think I knew what the front cover of of the first Terminator movie looked like. So I would have been completely in the dark on that. Cabaret Grand. Enter. Under renovation. What? Because I trashed the place previously? Well, let me save in between, because I've done a bunch of stuff and not saved in a while. Californication. I'm not sure I get that one, does. The radio frequency. It's on the box. The radio frequency is on the box. Oh. Well, it's in the chat now as well, apparently. Ah. Aha. I get it now. That is a barker, somebody that yells on the street. Welcome to Snake Eater. Welcome to Snake It. Welcome to Snake It. Yeah, me too. It's a good anti-piracy protection thing as well. I'm pretty sure when my brother got the original Metal Gear Solid, that it was a pirated copy as well. So it took a while to figure that one out. I don't want to snitch on my brother, of course. I was just as guilty. I bought pirated games for a fraction of the price for his birthday. Yeah? You happy now? Are you happy, Case Up? And it's all because this one guy was called Kojima. One of the 3 kidnappers. Right. What's this? Another side quest? Little Island, does it? That's a lovely surname. Wow. Kiryu's in everybody's business.
それ入れ墨の死体だろ。しかも普通の図柄じゃない。なんであんたそれは。ひょっとして筋もんか。まあ近いところだ。兄ちゃん、うちによって茶の一杯でも飲んでけや。ついてこいや。帰ったぞ。
おかえりなさい、師匠。
わしの客人や。
あ、師匠、これ。
あいつに見つからんようにしまっとけや。
あ、はい。
おい、何してんねん。あんたも早く来いや。
お客さんどうぞ奥へ。
ああ。
I owe you one, son. So you're the top artist of the Kansai region, Kazuhori? Hmm. The one that's unfinished, right? The Utabori? You know him? Real small world. Get to be a master and everybody knows you. Oh, that.
これはうちの一家に伝わる竜の指定でな。代々風振りを継承したもんにしか俺にしろも。
Hey, you're welcome, man.
交流か。
Yeah, for if you get bored.
よう知っとるな。そう。獅子の長と呼ばれる伝説の竜。交流や。
They had to cut to a cutscene for that. Interesting switch between these text sections and then pre-recorded cutscenes. What happened? And the dragon, what's wrong? And ran off. Wow. I rolled into quite a story just by taking that route. Thanks. I'm happy you dig it so far. How far are you in so far? How far are you in at this point? 2 days. No, I mean there is no. I mean the unedited version wasn't even the. You just our recordings were not even that much longer than the edited version because I added some stuff in, of course. So maybe a little bit longer, maybe 3.5 hours. Yeah. So I cut some fluff out, some of the beginning, some of the end, some of the sidetracks, some of the points where we're sort of discussing how to carry on. I made it flow neatly and nicely. Just the reflector light story. Yeah, that was pretty crazy. All right, so you then now the arcade game talk is starting. Hey, just take it in chunks, man. Take it easy. Exactly, Robert. Our plan is to release every podcast at the beginning, the first Monday maybe, at the beginning of the each new month. So since we released the pilot episode in early February, we're trying to catch up and release the February one as soon as we can. So that's coming out. We're recording it tomorrow, and I want to have it out no longer than 1 week after. And then we'll try to release the next one in early March. So right now we're putting a lot of work into this, but later on we should only You know, we should have a proper mount in between at all times. Nice case up. No reflectors, right? No. But yeah, over here in the Netherlands, it's bike culture, you know. Helmets on bicycles was only for kids. Only kids have to wear helmets on bicycles, but that was never really pushed otherwise. I'm completely missing out on the info in this subquest. But that's alright. Right, yeah. Now everybody had to get those side wheel reflectors. Actually, nowadays they're not compulsory anymore. It was kind of a craze at the time. But most of the bike tires that you buy now have them sort of have these little reflective surfaces on the side, sort of built into the tire, as it were. Oh, really? Free ice cream for wearing a helmet. That's lovely. Don't you normally dress up as Haggard from Final Fight? That's Haggard without a D, man. That's not Haggard. And I'm glad we're talking about Final Fight again. If UK Meho is watching, I mean that's how I pronounce his Twitter handle in my head. He'll be happy to hear again about Final Fight. Threatening emojis in this chat. The default set lacks that extra oomph. I'm not sure if I have a handle on that or a control over that, but I can look into it for sure. Oh my word! This dialogue is just going on and on and on. And I'm not taking any of it in right now. Yeah. Riding a bike, skiing, snowboarding. I have to wear a helmet when I use my wife's scooter to get to the city of Amsterdam fast. Jaywalking. Oh yeah, yeah. And mullets too. Arrested for jaywalking. And it's true. Wow. They put some work into the subquest. All right. So this side wheel reflector story, right? I made when I was 10 years old. I completely made up that word and had people looking for these things. And this is a story that my family keeps talking about. You know, whenever there's a family gathering, there's a birthday or something, like it usually gets brought up that I made up that word and made everybody look for those kleptolippers, which don't exist. So it's really funny that I was, you know, this is probably the first time I ever told that story to a wider audience, and I just loved Ben's response to it. He's just such a good conversational partner, you know. You tell him a very innocuous, simple story, and he totally goes on a roll with it. Like he was bringing the cops in, he was bringing courts, he was turning into a national scandal. So I had we both had a very good chuckle about that. All right. So it's just yeah. Yeah, it's great. Never fail to get disoriented with the camera and in relation to the map in these games. In these early games, at least. Interlocutor. What is an interlocutor? I heard the Don Quixote song. Okay, that's all. Now I'm Kazuhori the Fifth. Oh, these guys are going to get their skulls splat against the wall. Hello. You're Satoshi, right? Yeah. Who the hell are you? Give me the dragon design. What? Not sure. I'll look into that. If not, and you want to have the audio file, I can, just DM me your email address. Oh no, we should have that now that you send us correspondence. I'll just we transfer the audio file to you. Maybe there's a way to enable that in WordPress to enable people being able to actually download the audio file to their hard disk. Oh yeah? Does that work? Okay, well there you go. Thank you, tech support. Robert, you're so crazy. You're so crazy. You won't mind if I rough you guys up a little. That's our line, asshole. You're gonna regret this. I don't think so. Satoshi is the toughest, at least in terms of health bar. That will take the wind out of his sails. It'll make him a little bit less enthusiastic. Whew. I don't have the 3 dots, but I can right click the player and save as. Okay. Yep. Thanks! MLG. That's taking a little bit too far. Mr. Kiryu, I got your design back. Shit, old bastards. That's not very respectful. Your soul is still empty. You're empty, empty soul. Oh yeah, Robert, there was something I wanted to ask you since or tell you about your correspondence. One of the films that you were talking about, I don't think came out in February '89. Was it The Naked Gun? Maybe it was The Naked Gun that didn't come out in February '89. Yeah, I think so. Yes, please. Just a black tea. Nothing in it. Mm. Some great hero. Who was it? Goda. Ryuji Goda. What? Liquid goodness. I was the one who gave him that tattoo. What's going on with this tattoo story?
10年前合田隆二を初めて見た時わしは衝撃を覚えた。この男はわしの生涯最高の下地になる男やと。そして代々伝わるあの竜を掘ることを決めたんや。そやけど筋彫りしようとした時わしの手は動かんようになってしもうた。
そうなんです。だから私がその続きを師匠に代わって彫ったんです。
Soggy biscuit tea. So you mean the Dusk? You mean the February or January '87 time period? So you were around by then already, right? Yeah, you're a fan of the X-Men cartoon, right? That was the '90s, so you would have been a little bit older by then already. Actual biscuit tea. Tea with a biscuit flavor? Not tea in which you have dipped a soggy biscuit? Ah, right. Yeah. Born in '86. Oh yeah, super small then. Well, the podcast we're recording tomorrow is about February '89. So yeah, you would have had a little bit more life experience by then. Nice. Tea that tastes like you dipped a biscuit in it. You can do that yourself, right? I used to say I was an old school gamer, then I started listening to CNR. Yes, Kane and Rinse. Right. There's always something before you. Wow, okay. Biscuit flavored tea. Yes, I'm afraid to give any more men tattoos. That's... Is he going to ask her to finish his tattoo?
俺はこの竜を背負ってから多くのものを得て多くのものを失った。だが俺は竜を掘ったことも今の自分があるのも全て運命だったと思ってる。
Really? Cool, Dusk. Yeah, happy you're interested in it. I always have a little bit of a fear that it resonates most with those that lived through that era, but it's cool also for that people that didn't experience that era get something out of it.
だがその道を正すのはあんたたちの仕事じゃない。あんたたちを堀市には掘った男の顛末を見届けることしかできない。秋菜さん、もしあんたに堀市としての責任があるなら 風堀を継承して龍二の行く末を見届けるべきなんじゃないのか。
桐生さん、
Nice. Thanks. Thanks, Dusk.
それじゃあな。
桐生さん、私もう逃げません。5代目風堀を継ぎます。ありがとうございました。
Problem solved. It seems. What's the time? We got half an hour, about half an hour left. So Robert says, I have been known to purposely drop a biscuit into tea and just drink it in. And then K-Sub-Zero answers with savage. That just really kills me inside. Yeah. No, thanks Dusk for that comment about the episodes about the 70s and 80s arcade games. I'm usually on one of those. Typically I'm on those oldie moldy games with the oldie moldy crew of me, Leon, Dan Clark, sometimes Jesse Fuchs is on there, those as well. Changing everybody's lives for the better, yeah. That's what a mobster is supposed to do. Make the world a better place. He's kind of like a half in, half out. He's not really a full-time mobster, right? He's half in and half out. Just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in. Sayama is waiting at Iwao Bridge. Okay, she can wait. I need to see if I can find those kidnappers somewhere. Someone's in need. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes people are like, you can talk like a full 2 hours on something like Asteroids. But there's usually a lot of stuff like, not just the game, but also the legacy to discuss. Like, any type of sequels that were ever made. And yeah, I mean, with a lot of these arcade games, there's people that still play them competitively, so there is some depth into their design and mechanics that you can go into, usually. So it's very easy to talk 2 hours full of, even on something like Space Invaders or Asteroids. Or Galaga. It's the Sotenbori gang again. How have you been, fellas? Kakatte koi! Go! He does the hammer fist. Oh, he does a headbutt. Should see that coming. Okay, let me grab that golf club. Oh, I broke it. Alright then. Hemorrhoids! Like American Ninja 3. Nice, yeah. Beating the crap out of each other. And drop kicking each other. Nice. Izuna dropping each other. In the dunce corner with you. Chat is super entertaining again. I can count on you guys to bring the noise in chat. Good stuff. I don't think I know anybody in this country named Enuzol. Izuna drop. XY, XXXY. Do I got something on my face? I was just minding my own business. Now you got something on your face. Oh! Knuckle sandwich. Down they all go. Drop kick! Oh, hold on. Drop kick. Finish it with a drop kick. Too much. Too long buttons. No, it's not the combo that it's complex. It's just like doing it in the middle of a fight when your life is being threatened. Because in Ninja Gaiden you get besieged from every angle, of course. Part 9 of Yakuza 2. It's not a short game, and I don't want to rush my way through it. So there you go. I don't think I have seen any of these kidnappers around in the street. Maybe I need to go into buildings to find them. But yeah, the Yakuza games are not short games. I mean, and they get longer along the way, even, I think. Who are these people? Who are they? What are they doing? Ooh! Jackhammered. They all fall. They all go down. Look at him, stepping lightly. That's it? That's it, and that's all. Ooh. All about the hug life. Lightning bomb. Sure. Ninjas dug into the ground and then ran underground and exploded out of the ground into the air? No. I don't remember that. Just type the exact same thing that you just typed in the chat. Type that into Google and see what comes up. Sounds pretty amusing though. Tremors. Tremors now infinitely reminds me of the third stage of Xenocrisis that I play with my kids. Xenocrisis from Mega Drive. With all those tremor-like worms that pop in and out of the ground. And of course there was the tremors-like worm in Resident Evil 3 that I played an eternity ago. Got it. It's very quiet part of the day. It looks like early morning in the city. That worm definitely could get bent. I almost had to bring some outside help for that worm. Okay. Strange that I didn't run into any of these supposed kidnappers. Alright, let's progress the story. I will allow mild criticisms of Resident Evil 3's worm boss. Only mild, right? Robocop 3. What was that? Enter the ninja. Now it has to. What you're describing, Hazel, has to be one of those really low budget ninja flicks with people that look like they're wearing garbage bags.
どうした
昨日の夜
Got out
今ま
garbage
でのこと
bags.
整理してたら嫌な予感がしてきてね。
嫌な予感
ええ、
What if?
私が人言派の生き残りじゃないかと思って。
You're on the money, Missy.
どういうことだ
ママの言っていたことから推測して、私の両親が20数年前東上界に殺されたとするなら、両親は東上界に敵対していた人言派の人間って考えるのが自然じゃない？
お前も人言派の生き残り。
そう考えてもおかしくないでしょ。
村井に会いに行くのはやめるか。
自分の過去から逃げたくない。行きましょう。
She doesn't want him to smoke. Only now I'm getting a little bit hungry. As I said at the beginning of the stream, I haven't had dinner tonight because I felt too bloated. Shinseicho district. Let's go here, what he has to say. Don't worry about me. Oh, I think I see another locker key around here somewhere. Yeah, something blinking. Hold up, lady. I need to pick some keys off the ground first. Another one. Oh my word. They're dropping keys all over the place. Who's dropping all these locker keys? What a bunch of slobs. Golden tits today. No, it was good. I mean, we can sort of work some of that stuff in where it's where it feels right. So don't worry about it. We can work with that. Yep. Throw anything our way. We'll make it work. Yeah. Going to be fun to have your inclusions in there as well.
桂馬という店だ。
しらみつぶしに探すしかないわね。
Find Kaima. So where are we now? In a district we haven't been to before? Shogi Parlor. So you're looking at me? Yeah, this seems like a new map. With a lot of restrictions. So just walk straight forward, I guess. Check the establishments.
ちょっと待って。
ちょっと待って。Enter.
はいいらっしゃい。
Major League. That's the baseball movie, right? With the funny looking movie poster with the baseball with the sunglasses on. That just awoke a memory in me. Oh really? Okay, don't eat. Interesting. So they just took that whole part out of Kiwami too. You look and you smell different. Have a blast, buddy. That's just a regular store. Hey, listen to this. Guy here says I shoplifted. Poor innocent lady.
Huh?
Who is the guy? Oh, they call the cops on you. Can you get a quickie mart?
Huh?
You're the one who was caught shoplifting. There's another one. Boss. We found the right guy. What? We have to kick the old lady? So what I'm getting from Yakuza 2 is that Osaka people are kind of rowdy. The last thing that Hayes Hill typed was pretty much. Maybe he passed out then, yeah. Hey, knock it off. Get Garden already, bodyguard. She has a big mouth on her. She starts shit with people. With farting monsters. With fart hoodies. Tremors 3 with fart hoodies. Oh, that I thought that was enough. He's mad. He's mad. Furiously googling. Tremors. Ninja Tremors. I will be remembering this. I'd be trying to get in your pants right about now. Ooh boy. Holy moly. She's wild. The old lady's candy. I got the old lady's candy. I don't really want to know what that is. Yes. Yes. Big Trouble in Little China is so great. Quit lying, you went back. Is this the shogi place? Yoteyu. Let's see. Come on in. I love this, the sound of the kitchen here, especially now that I'm getting peckish. What can I get you? Alright, let's have a stew. That sounds way too tasty. I'm gonna have some food after this. So I'm guessing the shogi place is down in that alley over there. It's tasty. It's sick. Osaka is freaking scary. What? It's funny that they have all these contrasts between Tokyo and Osaka, which both are places that I'll be visiting. Shogi lover. I've never really played.
Huh?
Let's play. I don't know what I'm doing. It's kind of like chess, right? Shogi. Okay. Frickin' frackin'. This is pretty random. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm just putting pressure on this fellow. Okay, I get the feeling he's he's moving in on me. Okay. I'm playing shogi, guys. Yeah, he's taking all my pieces. And I don't know why. But I'm playing the game. It's kind of like chess. But you have to know what all the pieces do. So you can't help me out here. I getcha. He took me with a pawn or something. He took one of my better pieces with his pawn. I wonder how good a shogi simulator this is. I'm going to mount a real offensive here. Forget about those other pieces. These can only move forward. See, he knows his stuff. Okay. I don't get this pattern at all. He has almost all my pieces. Really? So I got a rule book, so I can sort of spend some time to figure it out. But even then, it's going to be pretty tricky. I bet. Yeah, I'm purposely losing right now because I have no idea what I'm doing. Checkmate. All right. Will he still tell me where to look? I don't think so. Gahaha, not today, Sonny. Okay.
Huh?
I'll just pay, thanks.
Oh.
8 big ones. Well, let me try to find the place by myself first.
No, no.
These guys are all hustlers. Captured pieces can re-enter board, so you cheat. Okay, interesting. I don't need any treatment right now. So, I really need to pay this guy for the info. Because other than that, I've been to all the places. Alright, man. I'll pay your 80 grand.
Oh.
Korean barbecue tonight. That's a lady pay. Keima. En de guy named Arigato.
Oh.
Bunch of scumbags around this place. That's the statue? I'll leave 1,000. Is that the dude? Hey, there he is! You're Arigato? The fuck are you? Fight? Fight. Dirty dude. Arigato. Oh, he suplexed the lady. What a fiend. tough bag of beans. Really? Really? Oh, you're going case up. I'm almost done, man. Just a couple more minutes. Friends. What a weak fight. I was not able to land anything big on him. But he's down. Let's see what this turns into. Yellow sticker. And that's all I can tell you. A yellow sticker on one of the binoculars, and then it will show you to the place. But first, we save. A locker key. Okay, let me save, and then I'm going to address you lovely people in the chat. Where's the save thing? Ah, here it is. Telephone booth, the TARDIS. Alright. So, that about wraps up my tonight's Yakuza 2 stream. Part 9 already. Things are slowing a little bit down again, but I don't mind. I don't mind taking it slow with this game. And yeah, as I previously said on Friday, I'll still be playing Donkey Kong Jungle Beat on the Kennerins Twitch channel. And then on Sunday, we might be, me and the kids might be playing Dungeons and Dragons Heroes on the original Xbox, or maybe something else, but we'll see about that. So thanks a lot for joining. Thank you for your comments on the Video Wizards podcast as well. Thank you for your correspondence on the Video Wizards podcast. Thank you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a lovely night. Take care, and see you next time. Bye bye. Peace. Something cool this Sunday. Good. Yeah, definitely. Alright, people. Have a lovely night. Talk to you later. Bye bye. Peace.